The Canon EOS 6D Mark II is Canon's entry-level full-frame camera, replacing the original EOS 6D. The 6D Mark II features a new 26-megapixel full-frame sensor, which delivers excellent image quality in a wide range of shooting situations. The 6D Mark II is an impressively responsive camera, capable of shooting at up to 6.5 frames per second. The camera's conventional 45-point autofocus system works in combination with the 7560-pixel RGB infrared metering sensor. There's no dedicated AF positioning joystick, but the 6D Mark II does offer a vari-angle touchscreen, which can be used to manually position the AF point in live view and video modes. The EOS 6D Mark II's dual-pixel AF system covers 80% of the frame, and it offers excellent speed and accuracy, including subject tracking in live view and video modes. HD video is available at up to 60 frames per second, and the 6D Mark II includes a microphone input. The design of the 6D Mark II's dust and moisture-resistant body will be familiar to anyone who has used a contemporary Canon DSLR. Other features include Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and NFC connectivity, and a 4K time-lapse movie mode. Overall, the EOS 6D Mark II is a fast, pleasant-to-use DSLR, which offers some solid improvements over the original 6D. For more information on the Canon EOS 6D Mark II, visit dpreview.com.
The Canon EOS 5D Mark IV is an outstanding camera for photographers who demand high-quality still images, as well as filmmakers looking for pro-level video capture. It has a new 30.4 megapixel full-frame sensor, providing plenty of resolution for demanding situations, from professional portraits to wildlife photography. The updated 61-point autofocus system covers up to 24% more of the frame and includes face detection. 4K DCI video ensures that the camera meets the highest standards for video quality as well. The camera's raw dynamic range has been significantly improved over previous 5D models. We also like the new touchscreen, which adds useful features such as tap to focus. Canon's dual-pixel autofocus provides reliable face detection and subject tracking in live view, while delivering the most accurate and natural-looking autofocus we've seen when shooting video. While the 4K video quality is excellent, the 4K recording is limited to motion JPEG format, which requires large, fast memory cards and may limit recording time. Overall, the Canon 5D Mark IV is a DSLR that will meet the needs of pros and enthusiasts who require high-quality images, excellent video, and a great user interface. For more information about the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV and all things photographic, head to dpreview.com.
Hello, I'm Dan Bercaglio from DP Review. This is the Nikon D810. It's a pro-level, full-frame DSLR. Like its predecessor, the D800, the D810 sports a high-resolution 36.3 megapixel sensor, the highest resolution of any DSLR currently on the market. We should note, though, that while the sensor specs are the same, the sensors themselves are not. At its core is Nikon's latest X-Speed 4 image processor, which gives this camera about a 30% increase in overall camera speed. This bump in processing power also results in a one-stop higher maximum ISO of 51,200, as well as an increased burst rate up to 5 frames per second. That's compared to 4 frames per second on the D800. Ergonomically, the D810 and D800 are almost identical, and in hand, it should feel familiar to anyone who's used any of Nikon's pro-level or full-frame cameras. It's weather and dust sealed and built to take just about anything you throw at it. Pro-level video features like flat picture control, power aperture, a redesigned built-in stereo mic, and zebra stripes to monitor your highlights also make their way into the D810. 1080p video can be captured at up to 60 frames per second, as well as 50, 30, 25, and 24. The Nikon D810 uses Nikon's 51-point AF system with 15 cross-type sensors. The D810 is capable of group area AF, which uses 5 sensors to track subjects. One of the downsides of such a massive resolution camera is massive file size. Nikon engineers have addressed this by offering a raw small mode on the D810, which captures 16 megapixel files instead of 36 megapixel files, keeping the file size quite a bit smaller. This camera is well suited to be a high-resolution studio camera, though it can certainly hold its own in the video department. If printing or reproducing images on a large scale is your primary aim, the D810 is the DSLR for you. For more on Nikon's D810 and all things digital photography, head to dpreview.com.
The Canon 1DX Mark II is the successor to Canon's 1DX professional camera. With its 20.2 megapixel full-frame sensor and 4K video capture, it is sure to please any photographer looking for rock-solid performance and high-quality video capture. It has an updated autofocus system that covers more of the frame. It uses a faster processor and a more detailed metering sensor to provide one of the best autofocus systems on the market. The camera has significantly improved raw dynamic range at low ISO values, providing more latitude when photographing in challenging lighting situations. The addition of 4K 60p video, along with an easy-to-use feature set, make it simple to get high-quality, natural-looking video. Canon's dual-pixel autofocus offers reliable face detection and subject tracking in live view. When shooting video, the 1DX Mark II delivers the most accurate and intuitive autofocus that we've seen to date. However, you do need to pay attention to your autofocus case modes to get the most out of the improved autofocus system. Additionally, the video toolset isn't as deep as some video professionals would like, but the balance of features and performance will hit the mark for most photographers. Overall, the Canon 1DX Mark II is a workhorse of a camera with improved performance and compelling new features. It will satisfy professionals looking for high-quality images and excellent video capabilities. For more information about the Canon 1DX Mark II and all things photographic, head to dpreview.com.
The D5 is Nikon's latest professional-grade camera. It's designed for the ultimate in speed and accuracy, which is essential in a camera intended for busy professional photographers. The D5 boasts an impressive 153-point autofocus system, 99 of which are cross-type. The autofocus points are linked to a 180,000 pixel metering sensor, which provides class-leading subject tracking. With the D5, you can shoot at 12 frames per second, so you can follow and capture the action easily. The speed increases to 14 frames per second with the mirror locked up. The other features we love about the D5 include its 20 megapixel full-frame sensor, the touchscreen, and the addition of an automated autofocus fine-tune system for calibrating lenses. The D5 can shoot 4K video, but it has a 1.5 times crop factor. It doesn't offer focus peaking to aid manual focus. The combination of unprecedented autofocus coverage and tracking, class-leading low-light performance, and new features make the D5 an industry-leading DSLR, especially for those professionals shooting fast-action sports. For more information about the Nikon D5 and all things photographic, head to dpreview.com.
Hi, I'm Wen Mei Hill from DP Review, and this is the Canon EOS 5DS. The Canon EOS 5DS is a 50 megapixel addition to the EOS 5D series, seemingly taking on the mantle of Canon's studio-focused series of DSLRs. The high-resolution sensor is paired with a more refined shutter mechanism and a range of new delayed exposure modes. These are designed to allow mirror and shutter vibrations to dissipate, making it easier to take advantage of the camera's full resolution potential. In most other respects, the EOS 5DS offers a very similar user experience to the existing 5D3, which makes it easy to switch back and forth between the bodies for different tasks. The camera also offers a USB 3 port to speed up transfer of its 50 megapixel images. However, it can't output video over HDMI while recording, and there's no headphone socket, which suggests the EOS 5DS is primarily designed to be used for stills. 5 FPS continuous shooting and a lower maximum ISO are the main differences between this camera and the 5D3. The 5DS also gains a high-resolution metering sensor for more accurate AF tracking, as well as a more sophisticated auto ISO system. Overall, Canon has worked hard to focus the 5DS's strengths for landscape and studio settings. For more information about the 5DS, visit us on dpreview.com.
This is the Sony Alpha 99 Mark II, the company's latest full-frame SLT camera. The A99 Mark II uses a fixed, semi-transparent mirror in front of its 42 megapixel BSI CMOS sensor, which means the autofocus sensor is always able to see the scene you're shooting. This is used in conjunction with 399 focus points on the imaging sensor to provide the camera with an unprecedented degree of autofocus information. This allows the A99 Mark II to shoot continuously at 12 frames per second with full-time autofocus. It can also shoot 4K video. The A99 Mark II's combination of top-end build quality, full-time autofocus, and superb sensor make it a versatile, capable camera. All in all, the Sony A99 Mark II is an autofocus powerhouse, and a hugely capable and durable camera for anyone with a collection of A-mount lenses. For more information about the Sony Alpha SLT A99 II and all things photographic, head to dpreview.com.
Hi, I'm Chris here with DP Review, and this is the Pentax K1. The new K1 brings Pentax back into the full-frame spotlight with a 36 megapixel sensor and lots of great features that are sure to please not only existing Pentax shooters, but new ones as well. Users familiar with Pentax will find the interface extremely similar to previous models. They'll also enjoy the ability to utilize most of their old K-mount lenses. The camera is not only pleasing to the eye, but the ergonomics offer a very enjoyable shooting experience as well. Images can be easily composed on a viewfinder with a nearly 100% field of view. It looks as though Pentax really had landscape shooters in mind when they developed many of the features for this camera. The body is weather sealed with a total of 87 seals. It also boasts a dust-proof, weather-resistant, and cold-resistant construction. The K1 has an in-body 5-axis image stabilization mechanism that allows for accurate control of the large full-frame sensor. It is also usable with all Pentax interchangeable lenses. One of the major upgrades that Pentax made with the K1 is the addition of an upgraded version of the pixel shift technology that was originally found on the K3 II. The K1 takes 4 shots, shifting its sensor by 1 pixel between each shot. This means it captures red, green, and blue information at every capture location. This results in an image with full color information for every output pixel. Additionally, because you're combining 4 shots, you will be improving the signal-to-noise ratio as well. With landscape shooters in mind, Pentax has added horizon correction and an astro tracer feature that utilizes in-camera GPS to track the stars. The K1 also offers a unique external LED lighting system that makes shooting in low light conditions a breeze. The K1 is an excellent value, coming in at just under $1,800 or 2,000 euro. With lots of new functions and innovative technology, Pentax is not only looking to impress current users, but also to attract new ones as well with its first full-frame DSLR. However, before jumping on the Pentax bandwagon, it's worth checking it to see whether or not the lenses that are currently available will meet your needs. Be on the lookout for our upcoming Pentax K1 review. I'm Chris Williams, and for all things digital photography, head on over to dpreview.com.